All right. Welcome, Bears fans. Welcome to the Bears. Oh, wait. Welcome to PSC Sports Talk. We got the Poppa E and Maxarelli.
What up, kids?
I'm riding high still on the Bears. I think I picked them about 500, and that's
I think they've guaranteed that by now. I think
that 8 wins. No, there's 17 games. Remember?
you're getting close.
All right. Well, we'll go back. We'll go into the recap from last week, and we'll talk more about that. May as well say Happy Thanksgiving to the gobbledygookers out there, to the ones of the nuns. Let's start with the recap last week on the NFL.
Eric, you were 10-4 last week, which puts you at 97-69. Yes, and one. I, on the other hand, though, was a balmy 11-3 on a heater, baby. 98-68-1. So I got you by one game as of right now.
But my record sounds cooler because
I know. I gave you a little props for the 69. All right, so the first game we have is kind of maybe the shocker of the week. Buffalo at Houston.
Again, I've kind of fallen off the Josh Allen bandwagon.
Not really.
I kind of have.
Well, your pick. Well, I don't
know. I did pick him this week.
You did.
I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback. I don't know if he's an elite quarterback. Is he top 10 right now? Yeah.
Top 5 easy.
I don't know. I got to take Burrow out. I was reading stuff about Burrow. I know, we got Cincinnati coming up. Burrow's supposed to be back, but Burrow's played like half their games.
Yeah, he's been hurt.
Yeah,
because they have no O-line, but they have two great wide receivers.
They do, and that helps Burrow. Doesn't help Flacco, but All right,
I love Flacco.
Houston's defense was insane.
Amazing is more what I would say. Definitely put a lot of pressure on Josh Allen. The glaring weakness for them, what I saw in this one, is the lack of wide receivers. Really shows in a game like this, where you don't have a lot of time. You got to get the ball out quick. Well, if your guys aren't getting open, you can't get the ball out quick.
You're talking for either team or just Buffalo?
No, just Buffalo.
Well, Buffalo did sign Brandon Cooks. Hey, he's better than
he's short.
He's better than the ones that they have that really haven't. I mean, come on, Gabe Davis is on their practice squad, and they signed him to a lucrative deal a couple years ago, then released him.
Well, no, he's not on the practice squad. He played. He had a couple catches in this game.
So then they elevated him up.
Exactly.
If your big signing a few years ago to you is worth letting go and all that, and their young receivers, they may be good, but just like the Fudge Puckers, their young receivers haven't panned out.
No, they're just inconsistent, at least with the Fudge Puckers, and we'll deal with them in a minute. But yeah, bad loss, in my opinion. Bad loss for Buffalo. Houston was at home, but I don't know. That defense is for real. I will say that. Houston's defense is for real. Next, we have the Colts and the Chiefs. Colts covered. Say that. Colts covered.
Hey, Kansas City came back. They came back, and the big thing with them was they needed to win this game. Kansas City needed to win this game.
They're in playoff mode. They're literally in playoff mode now. So Kansas City Chiefs are in the playoffs right now. No, they can't afford to. They can't afford to lose another game, is what I'm saying.
No, they can't.
They're in playoff mode now. They can't lose any more games.
Right. And at the same token, and I think I said this, was Indianapolis was due to lose.
Dilmuth, yo, what's up, brother?
But they needed.
Hey, I'm coming, Dilmuth. I'm coming for you. By the way, I'm coming for you. Second place,
I don't even want to talk about fantasy football. I go from second to out of the playoffs.
Dilmuth, good to see you, brother. Love you, man. So next we have the Seattle Seahawks at Tennessee. We won. We didn't cover. Gave up a long punt return. Defense didn't really show up in the second half. But you know what? A victory is a victory. Jackson Smith and Jigba, though.
I said it.
This dude.
I'm saying he's got. I know you said wide receivers aren't in it, but he's got to be in some MVP consideration.
Well,
he has to be.
Here's what I'll say: is if he breaks 2,000 yards, which he is on pace to do as of right now. If he breaks 2,000 yards, you have to give him the MVP. Nobody's ever done that before. Nobody.
No, they haven't.
But he is on pace right now to break 2,000 yards. He's already broken the Seahawks single season receiving record
by doing this man Steve Largent. We had a discussion about this. You know, Steve Largent in the 70s and 80s was ahead of his time with his records.
Oh yeah.
You know, his season, you know what, how many 1,700 yards did he have?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if it was 17, but I think on the Seahawks list it was like Jackson Smith and Jigba, DK Metcalf, Largent, Corn Robinson, Largent, some other scrub. But yeah, Steve Largent was the absolute man. Yes, definitely. And you're right, ahead of its time, especially for a team that ran, because we used to run the ball a lot back in the 80s too. We had Chuck Knox as our coach, Chuck.
Well, hey, Dillamuth, he's right. Best wide receiver in football right now.
Definitely. Which is crazy because he's a little midget. And
Galloway. Did Galloway have 1,000 yards with the Seahawks?
Yeah.
Okay, I just had to know. I just wasn't a fan of Galloway.
Joey Galloway could probably still run a 4.4, by the way.
Okay.
Joey Galloway is fast. But moving right along. Next was the Vikings at the green team.
So the Fudge Puckers just annihilated them. The Micah Parsons destroyed them. But we said it at the beginning of the year. Nobody knew about J.J. McCarthy. I didn't think he'd be that great. And all of a sudden, on the plane ride home, he has concussion-like symptoms.
Just like the longest ankle sprain in NFL history.
Wentz didn't have him beat.
No, Carl Wentz will play with 2 sprains, buddy. He will play with 2 sprains.
But
he is tough. Do we have to start questioning J.J. McCarthy's toughness now too? Are we gonna test this?
I don't think.
Are we testing?
I think it's the team doing, like you said, what I call the max injuries. You're hurt. No, I'm not. Well, you're hurt.
Hurt. Yeah, take it. No, and again, this whole the 9. I know.
Anyway,
cut that other part out, but the 9 thing bugs the heck out of me. I don't want my quarterback to have an alter ego of Wolverine or whatever the hell he thinks he is. I want my quarterback to be level-headed and read a defense and throw the ball to an open receiver.
I'll say this. Minute.
Yep.
The Vikings
Good job.
should have paid Sammy D.
Yes, they should have.
I'm just saying. Now,
do I get why they didn't though? Yes, I get why they didn't.
Now, do you think Seattle's sitting there like, "Oh, I'm glad you didn't"? Hell yeah, they are. Najigma's probably going, "Dude, this is awesome." No DK in the way, and Sammy D.
I'm still waiting for the shoe to drop on Darnold. To be honest with you, that Rams game scared the piss out of me. To be honest with you.
Well, and actually, I was reading a deal because you had mentioned that he has a hard time with the Rams.
Yes.
And he even came out and was talking about they run a cover scheme that he hasn't figured out yet.
Yes. Yes, the Rams were the one that got him in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken.
In big games.
Yes, me too. Me too. He looks great, but you're just waiting for that shoe to drop of when's he gonna choke like he did last year. But he's looked great so far. I mean, he has looked great so far this year.
He's got a good receiver. He had Jefferson last year.
Right.
I mean, I got Jefferson on fantasy football. Oh my God. I don't think I'll ever pick him again.
I have Addison. You know how many points he got last week? He was on my bench, but you know how many points he got?
6.
Woo!
Oh, he got
Gooser. Big Gooser. So next we got the Jags at the Ravens. 4 picks for old Sunshine in this one. Didn't play very well.
Who is this Sunshine you speak of?
His name's Trevor Lawrence.
They call him Trevor. Trevor. They call him Trevor.
I wouldn't say he's a bust per se, but he has not lived up to the hype. I'll say that.
I wouldn't say he's a
Been on
bust.
some bad teams.
Yeah,
but
you got to give him a little bit of that.
Right.
Hey, put it this way: if he'd have been drafted by the Jets,
he'd be out of the
horrible.
League. He'd be out of the league. But Ravens get another win. They're again, like we talk about the Chiefs. Ravens are in playoff mode already too. They can't afford to lose another game.
No, they can't.
Same with, and we'll talk about them again here in another team in a minute that's in playoff mode too.
Just testing. Go
Nice.
ahead. Next team.
Giants at the Lions. Lions got lucky as, and I'm gonna say it. I know you hate this word, but the Lions got lucky as fuck in this one.
They did.
If the Lions could stop Jahmyr Gibbs, well, I mean that's tough to do. Not many people can.
Well, Jahmyr Gibbs busted out 2 huge runs.
Huge.
I mean,
that one in overtime was amazing. But can we not? Can we talk about somebody else real quick?
Darte?
No.
My
man Jameis. My man Jameis threw for like 300 and something yards. You know how many completions he had?
17. Out of how many attempts?
We're not talking about that. We're just talking about he threw for 300 yards on 17 throws. You know what I'm saying? 17. I don't know. It was probably about 60%, I would say. But still, 17 receptions and you threw for 300 yards and you caught a pass and made probably one of the filthiest. Okay, Michael Vick had some filthy shit too. But Jameis high pointed the ball, stiff arm, spin move to the layup, and then the dice roll. I mean, come on now. That was filthy.
I will say the Giants, they should have won this game.
They should have.
They should have won this game. They lost their DC
but again,
after this.
Jameis though.
He
Pick late in the fourth quarter.
He giveth and he taketh away.
That's why that's Jameis. Jameis football is great.
But still, they should have won this game.
They should have. They really should have.
The Giants lost their defensive coordinator. They terminated him. Kafka said he didn't want to get rid of anyone right away, but this was their 5th one this year where they lost.
Their defense has choked it away.
Double-digit wins.
Right.
Yeah. And their defense is actually probably the best part about their team with the talent they have.
Well, I'll tell you, Wendell Robinson had 140 yards in the first quarter.
He did, and
Jameis doing Jameis shit, man.
He had a couple of good Jameis bombs he caught. One catch was amazing.
Oh yeah,
but Giants still need a little bit of work.
They need a lot of work still on offense. But you're missing Scattaboo. I mean,
you got to teach Darte not to run and get concussed every day.
Well, I blame a lot of that on effing Dayball though. If you know you have a court, okay, he might be an athlete, great. Darte is not that big, though. He's not Josh Allen, okay? Or he's not Lamar Jackson. Yeah, he's pretty athletic, but I don't think you need to be running quarterback powers with Jackson Dart. He's not big enough.
No,
Jalen Hurts,
they need to get a coach with some experience.
Yeah, but who wants to go coach in New York, period?
Well,
Jets, Giants, either one. I wouldn't want to coach either of those.
You think Aaron Glenn flip-flops and says, I'm out and I'm going to the Giants? I'm just saying.
I would be coach the Giants. I'll be surprised if Aaron Glenn is the coach next year.
I'm almost to the point of that, but it's not his. It's not on him.
But Woody Johnson is a horrible owner. It's really what it is. He's a horrible owner.
He's. Hey, we've talked about this.
No, we have.
The Dan Snyder years with the Redskins.
At least he spent money.
Yeah, but they were horrible. Horrible.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And the Jets are the same way. They can't draft. They can't sign free agents.
Well, we can't say they can't draft.
They could draft an offensive lineman here and there.
Well, they probably should, but they drafted Darte. Darte is going to be a good quarterback.
I said the Jets can't draft.
Oh, Jets. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Jets. Well, they drafted Jabrickashaw Ferguson.
I said they can draft an offensive lineman every now and then.
Right. No, the Jets are a dumpster fire.
All right. But yeah, Giants should have won this game.
Yes, they should have.
I really wish they would have.
And I guess I'm going to I'm bookmarking Jameis Winston for right now because we're gonna bring him up again in just a minute when we talk about the team we spoke about off air that I think you should go to.
Oh, okay.
Remember that one?
We'll see. All right, who's our next one?
The next is Pittsburgh at Chicago.
I told you Aaron would not play.
You're right. You're right.
And because he didn't want to get owned by the Bears. Hey, Bears are winning ugly. They are winning ugly. It was a good game, a little nerve wracking, but when you're a Bears fan, you're used to it.
Right. No.
Good win by the Bears, winning ugly.
Here's what I'll say. Here's I got to throw this one in there. That was a horrible sack that Caleb Williams took in the end zone.
That was bad.
Horrible. Not on the line. That was all on Caleb.
That was bad.
But I'm going to go back and say again, though, Caleb Williams looks better and better in this offense every week.
He has been, and they're winning ugly. You want to turn a culture around, you got to learn how to win. They're learning how to win.
Exactly.
Are they Super Bowl contenders like a lot of Bears fans think they are?
No, but they're playoff contenders. They're going to be in the playoffs.
Well, I mean, they are contenders right now. One game at a time. One game at a time.
Still first in the Norris division, right?
Barely, but one game at a time.
Barely.
Hey, I didn't even plan it. Did not even plan it.
Good job.
Sorry, didn't even plan it.
But no, big win for the Bears. Big win for the Bears. Again, another sweeping tush push. This is going to become a trend in the league. I think
it shows the tush push does work because that was a huge play.
Huge play.
Yeah, and straight up touchdown.
Right. And again, I think this is the wave of the tush push. Is we're just going to pretend like we're going to do it, and we're just going to run a sweep.
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
But here's the other thing: if you're a team against that defense, and hey, they haven't run the tush push, you gotta almost think
fake, maybe.
If I'm Dennis Allen sitting there like, I don't know if this team running this play. Let's be a little careful.
But that's why I like teams like Kansas City who have a interesting package like that, to where like in the last game, they lined up. Mahomes was under center. Then they shifted. Mahomes was the tailback. Kelsey was the quarterback, and then they had somebody on a jet sweep, and Kelsey ran a read option with the jet sweep guy, and then he kept it and ran it in. So there's lots of options, I guess, that you can run with this. Like the Seahawks don't run Darnold in the tush push. They have AJ Barner, a tight end, that runs the tush push play. Again, options off of this are coming.
But yeah,
like we saw,
and they are. And
like we saw, old Andrews last week, big ass, came out and ran the sweep.
It's going to show teams are going to figure out a way how to use it to their advantage if they're not going to. I mean,
well, and just I think the Eagles have only faked off of the tush push once, and when they did, Saquon ran for like 60 yards on it because everybody's trying to stop Jalen.
Right.
No, I like that teams are going outside the box on this tush push. I really do.
So I mean, it sucked for the Bears, but
no, it did.
It did. It was yeah.
Hey, well, and whoever, Artie Smith called it at the right time.
Yep.
I mean, late in the game when you needed a play right there.
Take the play and take the points, and they got the points. But the Bears have got the W.
Bears win. So Bears win again. Who cares? Who cares? Bears win. Pats at Bengals. Yeah. Patriots pretty good. I hate to say it because I don't want to see another Patriots dynasty. But you bring in Braves. You got a great young quarterback.
Tennessee was stupid. They're still stupid right now.
The dumpster fire. Just dumpster fire. But Joe Burrow coming back this week, so Browns at Raiders.
Oh my Lord.
This was
Okay,
a
so
tough watch.
it was, but here's the thing. They made a big deal about this was the first Browns starting quarterback rookie to get a win in however many
Forever.
however many decades.
I think it was 14. 14 quarterbacks have
They
attempted this.
played the Raiders. The Raiders are not any good.
Who fired Chip Kelly? Fired Chip Kelly.
Raiders are not any good.
No, they're not. They're a tough watch. And I mentioned that last week. They are a tough watch because they're just so bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you're Brock and Ashawn, are you like, I'm not resigning. I need out.
Well, and again, we kind of talked about that last week of they should just blow this bitch up, but
they need to. So Shador got the win.
Shador got the win. Looked decent. Had a bad pick, but
Chip Kelly
fired, deserves to be fired.
You know, the Mr. Dillamuth, you're right. He's a shit coach, but he does better in college. He should have just stayed in college.
Chip Kelly's a douchebag, though.
He should have just stayed in college. So some of these coaches, they got to realize, know your role. Josh McDaniels.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Josh McDaniels. You're not a head coach.
No, yeah. Off air conversation. Stefanski, not a good head coach.
No.
Great defensive coordinator. McDaniel, horrible head coach.
I think he's more offense.
Or what? Who am I thinking? Kansas City's defense coordinator.
Oh God, what is his name? Spagnolo.
Oh yeah, other S weird name. Or really, last couple weeks. I hate to say this. I know, but Eberloser. Eberloser is a decent defensive coach.
Dude, the Dallas defense is horrible.
Last couple weeks they've played pretty well.
They're still horrible.
Last couple weeks they played pretty well. I know you don't want to give Eberflus any credit. No, I get that.
Look, Eberloser is a good defensive coordinator.
Right.
He is. He's in the position he belongs in. And you know what?
I think so too.
You can't blame some of these guys. Hey, I want to be a head coach. Hey, you know what? Go try it.
Right. But, and give me $10 million to fail for 1 year. Oh well, I got $10 million bucks.
No, I do think,
and then buy out of my contract for another 15
I think they should be given more than a year.
I do too.
But they got to realize.
Well, I don't know.
How many times you want to be Norv Turner and be a head coach and not be successful?
Not that I'm saying that the New England should have kept Mayo because you obviously had a chance to get Vrabel. But I think Mayo was in over his skis. I think Mayo was over his skis.
I think probably was.
I think Antonio Pierce at the Raiders was over his skis.
I would prefer Pierce as a coach over Mayo. Mayo came in. And
definitely.
Mayo was trying to do the complete opposite of Belichick, where Vrabel's like, no, we're playing football. Yeah. Belichick very, very super micromanaged that team, but they were solid teams. I mean, he did win.
I think
he did win how many Super Bowls?
7, I think, wasn't it?
Belichick won 6, Brady won 7.
Okay. Right. That's what I was thinking of the seven picture.
Brady wins that conversation. But
always, yes.
But
definitely.
Belichick always put a decent team on the field.
No, he did.
Vrabel's doing that.
I think Vrabel is more of a rah-rah guy, though, than he gets credit for.
Well, Vrabel's also he's going to be that down in the trenches. We're going to be physical. We're going to outlast you guy.
Vrabel, from what I understand, still straps it on every once in a while, puts the pads and the helmet on.
This is not that kind of show if you're talking about strap-ons, dude. I'm just letting you know.
Good call. I'm sorry. Buckles up the chin strap, puts the pads on every once in a while, and gets out there and gets a little physical with the boys.
You know, you might need
with a big lipper in. I mean, Vrabel is. Okay. So from rumor has it, and this comes from Bussin' with the Boys, by the way. But Vrabel's in his office, lipper in, vaping in the office, and then he'll still go outside and take a couple darts too, along with still vaping in the office. Vrabel is a nicotine whore, is what I'm saying.
All right,
but looking at him, does that surprise you?
But back to the game, I think it was Cleveland and Vegas. Horrible watch.
Yes,
Shador,
horrible watch.
Shador's
Myles
getting
Garrett.
another start.
Myles Garrett is going to break the sack record this year.
I thought he might have broke the single game one last week. I mean,
he
called it. And
he had 3. I mean,
Shador wasn't really tested.
No, he wasn't.
He was not tested.
Raiders defense is not very good. What I will say, this is where I put the bookmark of Jameis. I think you can't, in a situation with the Raiders, you can't have a quarterback like Geno Smith. Even though, did you see Geno's press conference?
After he flipped off the fans?
Oh, no, I think this might have been last week.
Yeah, he flipped off the fans last week.
Oh, yeah. Not a huge Geno fan, but I guess in the press conference, he was like, just blame me. If your kids are late to school, just blame me. If your wife is mad at you, just blame Geno. He came out with that passive aggressive of, I'm the quarterback, so I have to take the bullshit, but I don't think I deserve. You know what I'm saying? It was that kind of thing. You know what I mean? But he literally said, "Hey, if your kids are late to school, just blame me. Just blame me. Blame me for everything."
Yeah, well,
passive aggressive of it's not my fault.
It's not all Geno, but he's not the guy.
He's not the guy. But I think really, and again, here I go. Jameis Winston needs to go play quarterback for the Raiders. He's a rah-rah guy. I think Pete and him would get along great. I think they need to trade for.
We'll see. Because I think Jameis only had a 1-year deal.
I think so. I just think they need to cut bait with Geno. Geno's not good. He's trash.
All right, next
but
game.
Not his fault though either. Again, when you hit your back foot, your last step in the drop, and you already got guys in your face, not much you can do.
So when I get a boogie like way up here, and you can't get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame Geno.
Yeah. There you go. Yep. Blame Geno.
Geno's the boogie.
I'm gonna have to pull that up for you to see. Again, it was funny at first, but then I'm like, no, that's just Geno Smith being fucking Geno Smith. Jacksonville at Arizona. Arizona is again another dumpster fire. I heard a rumor today about Kyler Murray.
Oh, he didn't get his Call of Duty game in time, did he?
No, that was on the 17th. Oh, no, something about
he probably did digital download.
They're probably going to hold him out for the rest of the season.
No, I was reading that a couple weeks ago.
Oh, something about the incentives, right? Or the guarantee.
They're going to figure out what to do with him, how to get rid of him.
Yeah.
According to if there's injuries,
according to John Middlecop, and again, this is just a pundit. You know what I'm saying? So I named a source here instead of saying my.
Good
sources.
job, because who knows what's about to come out of your mouth?
No, that Kyler Murray has played his last snap with Arizona.
Oh yeah, I was reading that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they're going to cut bait with him.
Yeah, he's going to be gone.
Take a cap hit. I don't know about starting over. I don't know. I personally feel that Jacoby Brissett has never really gotten a fair shake at being a starting quarterback. He's always been like the bridge guy.
Their offense looks better with Brissett.
I think so too. Well, he had the most completions in NFL history.
But here's the other thing. With Arizona, they don't have a running game. All their running backs get hurt.
Right.
I mean, James Conner, I've never thought he was a great running back, but he's a serviceable running back.
Great story, but yeah.
And he's out for the year, and then the backups are constantly hurt. So
right.
Next game.
And I don't think McBride is that great either, to be honest with you. Everybody keeps talking about like
I don't think so either.
He's not that. I don't know. I'll take Tyler Warren over him any day of the week. I'll take Bowers over him.
I'm sure the Colts will.
Right. I'll take Kittle over him. Next we have the Eagles at the Cowboys.
I can't believe the Eagles lost this game.
Hey, the Cowboys are playing some salty ball last couple weeks.
I'm not trying to be negative on this. I'm really not.
Oh, here comes a Cowboy bash.
But with the way the Cowgirls came back, could it not have given Jerry a stroke or something where, they could get some better ownership in there to get, pay some defensive players? I mean, I'm just throwing it out there.
Their defense has played well the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's
Jerry's
still
waiting
not.
on $100 billion honey hole. You haven't heard about Jerry's honey hole he's looking for?
Okay, Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
Dude, he's the real life Mr. Burns. He is. I don't think he'll ever die.
I don't think so either.
I think his sons have like, okay, I'm gonna have to groom my kids to take over this because
Jerry's not
I'm gonna
die.
be like Prince Charles and the Queen. You know, I ain't gonna be the king for long. You know, but
hopefully his kids stay away from Epstein.
But Philadelphia, I can't believe they lost this game. But again, hey, you know, sometimes teams need to lose, and they were winning ugly for a while. You got to learn to lose. Unfortunately, who they play this week? Next game. Let's just go to the next game.
Falcons at the Saints. Kirk Cousins looked pretty good.
They play the Saints.
Exactly. So there's not much to say about him looking good against the Saints.
Yeah, and he hadn't played in a while, so we'll see this week.
I will say he looked better than he did last year when he started the season. I think that Achilles has healed much better. Looked like he was moving around a little bit better than he did last year. Probably. Last year he looked horrible. Yeah. Love me some Kirk Cousins though. But good win for the Falcons. I still don't trust them whatsoever. Bucks at the Rams. This was a surprise. But again, I think Baker was more hurt than he let on at the beginning of the game. And then just
I was shocked how well the Rams dominated. And
Rams are a good football team.
Here's the thing. I lost this week in fantasy by 0.20. They did not hardly give that ball to Kyren Williams. If he'd have got 10 more yards, I win the game.
They didn't need to.
I needed him to.
I know. I needed a lot last week,
but yeah, that was bad for the Bucks.
It was. Yeah, very bad.
But they'll probably still win their division.
They probably still will. Yeah. Rams may win the Super Bowl. By the way,
just gonna throw that out. I don't know if Rams might win. You may not be wrong. I don't see it yet, but okay.
And we need to move along because we could debate the Rams for another 10 minutes easily. But
30 actually, probably 40.
Probably really, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of a Ram. I hate to admit it, being a Seahawks fan, but I really like the Rams.
Oh, I've liked the Rams since I was at my grandparents' house watching a playoff game, and they had a wide receiver making catches. His name was Flipper Anderson.
I remember that game, 300 or like 280 yards or something like that.
I was like, dude,
with
was it Chris or Jim Everett?
I was trying to think of it.
I don't remember if it was Chris or Jim.
I think his name was Jim, but Jim Rome.
That's a bad beat.
Jim Rome called him Chris, and Jim almost punched Jim in the face for that one. But neither here nor there. Yes, that was a great game. I definitely remember that one as well. Flipper Anderson. Last one, Panthers and 49ers. 49ers dominate.
Yeah, they did.
Christian McCaffrey may be throwing his hat into the MVP conversation as well.
I don't think he's throwing it in the hat. They're so hurt.
Yeah, who else are you going to give it to? Oh, but hold on. There is another thing that happened in this game.
Uh-oh. Wait. What happened in this game?
Well, nobody spit on anybody, at least. Nobody spit on anybody.
Well, you said what happened. That's saying what did not happen.
Right.
Okay.
But there was the ball tap heard around the world.
Yeah. The WWE move.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, honestly, if I was in a football game and I had a choice of getting ball tapped or being spit on, honestly, I'll take the ball tap. Because I'm going to beat the fuck out of you either. Sorry. I'm going to beat you either way. But I'd much rather get ball tapped than spit on, to be honest with you.
I will say I think the NFL got this right by suspending the illegal...
The ball tapper.
Yeah. And not the one throwing the punch.
Right. No, exactly. You got ball tapped.
They did get that right. They did get that right.
Even though I heard he got I don't know, kind of a late not dirty block, but a little extracurricular activity on a block maybe. But it's football. You can't ball tap. You can't ball tap anybody.
He's a young guy. He's trying to have kids. Hey,
okay.
What might that do?
Hey, why aren't you wearing a cup? Should be wearing a cup.
Well,
can't get ball tapped when you got a cup.
I don't know if he was or wasn't. I mean,
Hey,
even if you're wearing a cup and someone does that to you, he's still getting bitch slapped after the game.
oh yeah, because you tried to touch my wiener. I mean,
yeah. I mean, hey, at least it wasn't a.
All right, so let's get on to this week here. We have the first game, morning game on Thanksgiving. The Green Bay Packers at the Detroit Lions.
I want them both to lose.
Right, and we can't. I mean, you can call it tie, but it's pretty much going to be an automatic loss if we call it tie. So,
I mean, if the Fudgepuckers get a second tie, should that just not go to a loss? Has there ever been a team that has had 2 losses?
2 ties, you mean?
Oh yeah, 2 ties in one season.
I mean,
I'm sure there probably has been, but I see if the Lions would have lost last week, I'd be more apt for the Lions to
has
win
any
this
team
one.
ever finished the season with more than 1 tie?
But I still think the Lions win this game because as a Bears fan, the best 2 wins of the game of the day is a Bears win and whoever beat the Fudgepuckers.
The 2022 Colts had 2 ties.
22?
Yeah, 18 Vikings, 16 Bengals, 97 Redskins, and the 86 Cardinals. I remember the Colts having 2 ties in 22.
I don't remember the Colts doing much in 22.
Right? I think that might have been the Carson Wentz year, to be honest with you, or maybe that was the Phil Rivers year.
So
it's
got to be the Lions.
All right, yeah, I'm going Lions as well. Next we have Kansas City at Dallas in the afternoon game.
Kansas City.
I'm going Dallas in this one. Kansas City should have lost last week. Dallas looked pretty strong. Dak Prescott at home on Thanksgiving.
I'm going Patty Mahomes.
Okay, so let's
on
real
Turkey
quick.
Day.
Real quick though.
Do they still have like the 6-legged turkey?
I think so. Yes, I think that's on the Fox game with Dallas. Yes.
You think John Madden will present it?
Maybe it's hologram.
Oh, hologram works. Okay.
What does Dallas do with George Pickens?
They can't afford to pay everybody, and you got to pay.
That's what I'm saying.
Some defensive players.
That's what I'm saying. But this is a conundrum Jerry has got himself into.
Yeah, he has.
Because
you know what
George
should probably call Ballmer and ask him, "Hey, how do I get some of these side businesses to pay my players?
You got a tree service I can borrow?"
Yeah.
Honestly, he has played better than CD this year. If they don't have George Pickens, I don't know how many wins the Cowboys have, to be honest with you.
I don't think he'll.
Right, but then again, if you sign George Pickens, you have now become the Cincinnati Bengals of the NFC.
They pretty much are. I mean, they straight up traded Micah Parsons because they didn't want to trade or pay him. And
Jerry wanted to pay Michael. Him and Michael had a handshake deal.
Micah.
According to Jerry, his name is Michael.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You didn't catch that, see?
Yeah, okay.
So him and Michael had a handshake deal.
Well,
I know I'm being somewhat sarcastic, but at the same time,
Jerry chose what he wants to do, and he's going to be hard pressed to get defensive players to want to go there. You know, if they draft some of these defensive players with these 2 draft picks they have this year, those players are going to be like, okay, so in 4 years you're not going to pay me. You know. All right, let's just hit the next one.
Yeah, moving right along. I just think Dallas has got themselves in trouble with this whole.
And Dillamuth, no, we didn't go to Raw. We'll talk about a little WWE here in a minute.
Yep, we're getting to it. We're trying to rush through the 13 picks here. Where were we? Oh yeah, we're still way at the top. Damn it.
The third game.
Yes, right. I thought we were farther down. Cincinnati at Baltimore.
I'm taking Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore at home.
And I think Baltimore's the new third game of Thanksgiving. For a while, it was Atlanta, and looking back, I think it's been Baltimore
last couple years, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Then we have the Black Friday game: Chicago Bears at the Philadelphia Eagles.
I am taking the Bears. They've been winning ugly, and this is going to have to be their ugliest win of the season. That's that's all right. And you go with?
I'm going with the Eagles. Yeah, definitely the Eagles.
I don't know if Patriot Bob win or not. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Eagles. I've been riding with Chicago for a while. Eagles at home. Give me a tough one. It's probably gonna be cold as piss. Rams at the Carolina Panthers.
Rams.
Don't need to talk much about this. We've already glazed the fucking Rams a lot.
Rams.
Here. Rams. San Francisco at Cleveland.
Well, San Francisco's going to win, and this should be a much better test for Shador, who's getting his second start
at home.
But 49ers. And then I think they go back to Gabriel after this.
I'm going with Cleveland. I'm going with Cleveland.
Wow.
Their defense looked pretty tough.
Wow.
I know. I can't believe I'm doing it.
I feel you did the move. I hope the Bears win too. I feel you.
I think so too. Yeah, see? I think the Browns can do it.
I don't think Shador can.
All right, so next we have Houston at Indy.
I'm taking Indy. Indy got that loss. They needed that loss. Houston, they do have a good defense. But I'm looking at what Indy has. Indy has a tight end, and they actually have some decent receivers, but they don't use them as much. But they also have Jonathan Taylor. They can make something happen against that Houston defense. They just got to be smart about it. And I'm taking Indy.
I should take Indy because it's at the Loud House. But I don't know. I'm glazing on that Houston defense, man. They were good last week.
They were good. They were good against the Buffalo team where Josh Allen's coming down.
Well, and look at Danny Dimes. The offense had 18 yards in the fourth quarter. 18 yards, bro.
I'm
Houston Texans, baby.
Okay.
New Orleans at Miami. In the who gives a shit game of the week.
The Aints.
Yep.
Miami.
Yep, Miami.
Miami at home.
Atlanta at the Jets.
Hey, wait. Is that a double header who gives a shit game?
Kind of, yeah. Might be.
I'm taking Atlanta.
Exactly. Jets suck. Arizona at Bay.
I'm taking Tampa Bay.
You are? Okay. You're flip-flopping.
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought I took Tampa before. Yeah, as soon as we said Bridgewater is Tampa Bay's backup.
Okay, well, I don't know how that happened. You call. That's fine. We can we can fix it.
And then you also have Baker may still play.
He was a non-participant in practice today, but he was around.
DNP? Huh? DNP?
Yeah, but he was around without a sling, is what Jim and I told me earlier.
There's a chance he may play. Bridgewater's your backup.
I trust two gloves, Teddy.
I'm taking
Tampa Bay. Jacksonville at Tennessee.
If Jacksonville
maybe the third who gives a shit game of the week.
Oh yeah, we're about to get to. Okay, no, the other one went. I gotta take Jacksonville.
Yeah,
because Tennessee's
garbage,
bad.
Well, they did have and again, we were watching Red Zone, so we didn't actually watch the whole Seahawks game, but they didn't show a lot, and somehow the Seahawks gave up a bunch of points.
I think Seahawks changed their game plan at halftime and said, "Hey,
we got this one in the bag, baby."
Pretty much, I think that's what they did.
Minnesota at Seattle.
You'll probably have an NFL coach that'll come up for a gambling deal for. Just saying.
Don't say that about Mike. Don't say that about my man Mike.
Okay, what were you saying now? What now?
Next is the Minnesota Vikings with who knows at quarterback versus the Seattle Seahawks.
Seahawks.
In a rout.
Seahawks.
In a rout. Vegas.
Oh, Dylan Muth is saying third string. Yeah, I think it's Max Bosmer. This ain't going to be good for Minnesota, I don't think.
Yeah, Dylan, isn't it funny how the guy plays the whole game, and then he gets on the plane, and all of a sudden, oh, my head hurts. Oh, wait, my ankle hurt. The longest ankle sprain ever in NFL history.
He had a Maxarelli injury.
That's what we
You
call
are
him.
hurt.
You're hurt. Suck it up, Buttercup.
He's
All right.
been Maxarelli.
All right. So, do we do? Oh no, we didn't. Vegas at Chargers.
Jimmy Harbaugh gets back in the win column.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
At least he better. Because isn't it a rule if you lose to the Raiders this year, you're out of the league?
No, that's not true.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Because the Patriots would be out.
Yeah, they would be out. And now they're leading their division and probably going to be the number one seed.
That probably sparked them. It's like, dude, we lost to the Raiders.
Right. Well, first game of the year. Buffalo at Pitt.
I'm taking Buffalo because I don't. Pittsburgh just. I'm taking Buffalo.
I am as well. Buffalo needs to get back on it because they're losing ground to New England. I mean, they might be in trouble to make the playoffs.
Josh Allen got to show it.
We might have to pull that up before the end of the pod, maybe not right after this because
yeah. They run the ball. They should be all right.
No, they should be. And
they got Brandon Cooks, who I picked up off. Well, I got to check my waiver wire, but I attempted to pick him up.
Aaron might play. Sounds like he's going to play.
Well, yeah, but he's not playing the Bears.
But who knows how well he's going to play.
You know what's funny? I will always remember Ron now. Not for him saying he owned the Bears, but he was scared to play the Bears. Right. Ron was scared.
I still.
We're gonna have to change that slide in the entry. Put a little deal up there. Scared to play the Bears.
Oh, that should be easy. I could just put a little patch on. I'm pretty sure. Denver at Washington, and Sunday night.
I'm taking Denver.
I am as well.
I think Washington's gonna hold out Daniels. You know,
I picked them to cover on Dirty Dozen, but I don't think they're going to win outright.
I think Washington really seriously needs to look at just Maxarelli and Daniels the rest of the year.
Maxarelli and Daniels?
Yeah. You are hurt. You're playing you're out the rest of the year. You've been Maxarelli'd.
Right. No, I agree. The season's done. Just get right. Especially with that, dislocated elbow. Non-throwing arm, but still dislocated elbow.
Or if he plays, just let him play, just to get some reps.
Or maybe he just puts on one of those big old like JJ Watt, knee brace. A knee brace. Yeah,
I don't think he's as big as JJ.
No, not even close. They probably don't make one that small, to be honest.
Yeah, well, JJ was wearing a leg brace. We all know it.
Well, yeah, because he has arms as big as our legs.
Yep.
Jaden Daniels has no arms, but neither here nor there. Giants at New England.
Giants at New England.
Yep.
New England.
Exactly. New England. So that is the week 13 slate. We want to talk about Lane real quick?
Let's talk a little bit about Mr. Lane Kiffin. We watched the documentary yesterday. It was actually really good.
Yeah, if to the 5 that are watching, if you all have not watched the Lane Kiffin documentary on ESPN, it is definitely worth your 45 minutes.
Very good. It's a good documentary. I personally think Lane is a good coach. I think he needs to stay. Lane, if you ever watch this,
I would love for you to, Lane.
Stay. Make your name known. Be that coach for Ole Miss and stay. Learn your lessons. I know the Egg Bowl's coming up, and they want a decision after.
Supposedly he's releasing the decision after the Egg Bowl.
Oh, so he anyway.
Right.
But watching that documentary, very good again. There was one part in there, and I thought before that documentary, and did I not get up and say, as I walked by and said, he's leaving. It was the way he said, he was talking about the kids. It's the way he said it that makes me think he's gonna leave, but he doesn't need to.
Okay, but here's what I'll say.
And maybe since this documentary was filmed, maybe because this was done preseason.
Yeah, I think so.
And maybe since that time he's changed his mind. Maybe.
I think that you cherry picked one very, very small thing out of this documentary.
It's just the way he said it.
I feel you cherry picked out of the documentary one little thing, but you didn't look at the whole body of work of the documentary.
He said he's learned his lessons, but you know what he said?
Right, learned his lessons. Said he regretted leaving for his dream job to leave Tennessee. He regretted that.
But he stayed, and he's been there 6, 7 years. So
Right.
Tulane, hey, Tulane. Anyway, to Mr. Kiffin, he's been there a while. He has. But I again personally think he needs to stay. Just the way he said it makes me think he's not.
Okay, so real quick then, which one does he accept?
Oh.
This does not affect the gentleman's bet we have. I'm just saying, if you're saying that you think he's going to leave, where does he go? Because there's obviously many jobs open,
right?
But between LSU and Florida, the SEC jobs, the only ones that would be, in my opinion, better job. Actually, I don't even think that. But
that's why would anyway. SEC. Hey, I'm leaving SEC to SEC. Anyway,
which makes it, in my opinion, even worse that you're going to go from one SEC team to another SEC team.
So, but before I tell you the team, I think if he goes, and again, this is speculation.
Exactly.
If he leaves, and I didn't know a lot of this stuff before the documentary about what happened in Knoxville.
Right.
Does that happen in wherever the hell Ole Miss is?
That is in Oxford, Mississippi.
Okay. Does that happen?
Probably. Again, yes.
I
don't think you'd want to do. I don't know.
But okay. So if he goes, I would think the Florida job would be a little more easier to turn around than at LSU. I think Brian Kelly did a bigger number on that school than what's out there, is what I think. What was it, Napier that was in Florida?
Yep.
I think
he put that program into the dust.
I don't think they were that bad.
Here's what I'll say. Moving forward, Florida has the better quarterback because LSU's quarterback's graduating this year, if I'm not mistaken, and the Florida quarterback's only a sophomore.
Moving forward to the portal.
Oh yeah, true, portal. But you already have DJ Lagway at Florida, sophomore. Man, I don't know, young kid. So definitely at least 1 or 2 more years.
But if he were to leave, I would say the Florida job would be a little more attractive to turn around quicker. And think about it. If they ever split conferences again and go to do a division, Florida's on one side. Saying.
I would, if he leaves, I personally think it's LSU. But that's just me. But he's not leaving, so it really doesn't matter.
I hope he don't just. I hope that I just took the way he said that the wrong way.
I hope so too, because again,
I was pretty adamant when I heard that and got up to know he's leaving.
You were, but at the same time, again, I feel you cherry picked. It was 5 seconds of a documentary and didn't look at the body of everything else that he said.
He was talking about the kids and just the way he said it. It was the way he said it.
But at the same time, his wife moved to Oxford. His daughter goes to Ole Miss, and his son's a senior in high school. Probably going to end up going to Ole Miss.
Getting a full ride to Florida.
Probably. Yeah, we should check on the recruiting for fucking Lane Kiffin's kid. see where he's soft verbal to.
Yeah.
I just really hope, because again, I used to think Lane Kiffin was a snake scumbag.
I didn't think he was that. I thought he was too young to have what he had.
Right. We don't have to keep talking about Lane Kiffin in the documentary. I think he stays. It'll be interesting to see.
But again, very good documentary. If you hadn't seen it,
again, it is definitely worth a watch. And I'll tell you, it will change your thoughts on Lane Kiffin. It really will.
Oh, wow!
What's that?
Okay, so does that cover NFL?
Yeah, we're done with the NFL. Yeah, we're on to extra topics now.
Okay, so extra topics. The Cubs aren't getting who I wanted them to get, who he started with. Apparently, it just broke a couple hours ago. The Toronto Blue Jays and Dylan Cease have reached a 7-year, $210 million deal.
Pitcher. Was he that good?
I would have taken him in a heartbeat. He was with the Cubs. They traded him to the Sox. The Sox traded him to the. 7 years, 210. Really, that's lower than some.
I didn't know he was that good. Sorry, I just don't know the guy.
But
I'm trying to be a
look
jerk.
at the contracts. 7 years, 210 million. That's
a lot of money.
Not as much as some of the money that's been thrown out there for some of these players in previous years. It's not 700 million.
He's not Ohtani.
I'm just saying.
Can't hit dingers.
Chick's
hitting the long ball.
He's a pitcher. But we're also
hence why he doesn't get all the money that Ohtani got.
So Blue Jays aggressive, and I wonder if they are just going to let go of Scherzer. I think Scherzer was on a 1-year deal.
I think wasn't he a trade acquisition, wasn't he?
No, I think they signed him in a 1-year deal, and he was hurt part of the year.
Yeah. Well, I think it was Maxarelli. To be honest with you,
you think Scherzer? Maxarelli?
Scherzer, you're old. Just sit out the first half of the season. Get ready for the playoffs, buddy.
Right. This was the bigger news to me until I saw this. However, start talking about baseball. The viewership dropped.
Yeah, I know. See,
but the Anaheim Angels are finally trying to buy out Anthony Rendon in what, to me, is the worst contract signing of all time. To me, that was, in baseball, that was horrible.
There's got to be a worse one. There's got to be. This is top 5. Don't get me wrong. This is top 5.
Man, that was horrible. So, we'll just look at Dylan Cease for this year. Was 8-12, 4.55 ERA, 215 Ks. His WHIP 133.
And you're paying that guy $200 million
over 7 years, though. That's not that much
for a 4.5 ERA and less than 500 pitcher. That's ridiculous.
That's only $30 million a year. That's Cody Bellinger money.
Okay, so you would rather have a sub 500 pitcher than Cody Bellinger?
Well, okay, I think Cease is good.
I think 500 pitcher with the 4.5 ERA that puts.
Look at the contracts that have been thrown out there to these players. That's a low ball number.
That puts 4 runners on base every 3 innings. That's still a low ball number. I figured he'd have got more. Wow. I guess I don't follow Major League contracts as much as I should. To me, that is way overpaying for a guy.
What is what's his name? Garrett Cole.
Oh, zillions of dollars. He's well overpaid though. He's a Yankee.
To the Yankees.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he did a 9-year, $324 million deal.
So that's about the same.
2019.
Okay, no, that's more. That's more. Yeah. Not by much. What was Bauer's contract when he got signed?
Brock Bowers?
No, Trevor.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I'm sure you can pull it up though.
I probably could. Trevor Bauer contract history. Oh, here's one. It already says it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, he's 34 already.
Yeah, See, he's not getting back in the major, which is bullshit. But
okay, his contract that he signed before his rompy sex stuff, which turned out that
it wasn't rompy sex, but whatever.
It was just rough, and she liked it that way and tried to get money.
Dirty whore.
He signed a 3-year, $102 million. So $33 million.
So the same. Okay, season's overpaid.
I'm thinking he's underpaid by the way MLB's been throwing out money to these free agents.
Okay, but what, 3-4 years ago, he's making it. So you're giving him the same money that you gave Trevor Bauer coming off of a Cy Young season.
I think they underpaid Cease is what I honestly think. 7 years, 210.
Mm-hmm.
I figured it'd have been more.
Okay,
but it does kind of set the tone, at least for pitchers. This is the contract length.
That's crazy to me. Again, that's crazy to me.
We still haven't seen a major hitter sign yet. We're still waiting on that.
Schwarber, right? He's a big one.
Schwarber, Cody Bellinger. I think Cody Bellinger.
That's right. He opted out. Right.
Well, I think we're gonna. I'm shocked. There's a 7-year deal out there with the labor shortage, or not the shortage, but what's going to happen.
Well, exactly that contract. That dude might not see $1 of that.
But
they'll see 1 year of it.
Now, it didn't say anything about being deferred or anything, but Schwarber, Bellinger, a lot of these big name hitters, I think they're going to be short term deals. Again, Bellinger's got Boris as his agent, but I think.
What didn't Naylor sign? What 3-year deal?
I thought it was 5.
Was it 5? I don't remember. I just remember they signed him.
But I think your better hitters are going to get 3-year deals with opt outs again. You might see a 5-year deal, but Bellinger probably ended up signing 25-30 million again. He had a good year.
No, I mean a decent year. I mean,
he had a good.
Was
year.
he an all-star? I don't think he was an all-star.
He was hurt a lot.
Yeah, typical.
All right, so that kind of wraps that up.
Yeah.
Little NBA.
Wait,
Thunder, top team in the NBA.
Still,
Pistons, Detroit Pistons, second in the NBA.
Crazy, very crazy.
They're playing the Celtics right now. It might be over by now.
Yeah. Celtics suck. Well, not suck, but
so this weekend we got Thanksgiving.
Oh wait,
tomorrow.
Okay. Yep. 3 games.
We got football on Friday. We got
Egg Bowl.
College football Saturday all over the place.
And Friday.
Sunday is NFL. But what else comes along around Thanksgiving in other sports entertainment ventures?
Oh, isn't there some sort of a wrestling event?
The Survivor Series for the WWE. Couple War Games matches.
Is there any of the John Cena?
John Cena is fighting Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, to get his title back.
I think Dom's gonna win. I think Big Dom's gonna take this one. It's gonna be a little.
So now he's gonna be the AAA champion and the cruiserweight or the Intercontinental champion.
Hey, we have not talked about this off air.
We have not.
But
that belt is ugly, by the way.
I hope Dylan Muth is watching. I wish.
I hope he's one of the 2. Oh, we keep losing people.
I hope Dylan Muth is watching. We'll see. But here's what I think is going to happen. Cena's going to lose the Intercontinental title to Dominic.
Right.
But here's my twist.
Okay.
Ray helps Dom win it. Ray turns heel.
And rolls with Dirty Dom?
I
mean, does he roll with Dirty Dom?
I don't know if he rolls with Dirty Dom. I think it'd be like a heel turn, like.
But then he goes and does his own thing.
It'll be a short term heel deal, like Cena did, WrestleMania.
Okay, so let me ask you this though: when is the final boss? Oh wow, we just lost everybody. We started talking wrestling and lost everybody. Some bitch. All right. So again. When is the Saturday Night's main event?
Oh, for John Cena, I think it's December 13th.
So how is this tournament working?
I don't know. I haven't been watching it.
Oh, well, I didn't know.
I think it's going to end up being Gunther versus Cena for his last match.
You don't think they're going to try to put Ray in there if Ray screws him at Survivor Series?
I don't think so.
Okay, so who does Cody Rhodes fight?
Okay, so I'm pulling up match card right now.
Appreciate you.
We'll talk about it.
Oh, I was
hoping to see Dylan Muth.
I know. Dang it. I want to get Dylan Muth's thoughts on Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul.
Wait, probably won't get that right now.
Well, I know because he left.
All right, so
damn it, Jim.
One of the War Games match is CM Punk.
Okay, War Games is where they're in the cages, right?
Yep, they're in the cages. The Dusty Rhodes style, the
4 cages, right? 4 cages.
It should be 2 cages.
That was cool.
I think you're thinking the Dungeon of Doom. War Games was 2 rings next to each other.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of I was thinking Hell in Cell. Wait, no. What's the one where you got like 4 dudes in each corner? Like
that's Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Okay, yeah.
that's a cool cage
Yes,
match.
it is. That's all.
I don't like the chain link one, but for their health and safety. Anyway,
I know. I do like the big like WrestleMania 3 cage. Wait, not WrestleMania 3. When
the
Hogan
blue
fought
steel, the blue steel.
when Hogan
I
fought
love
Bundy.
those. The blue steel ones were the best ones.
Yeah, where you could actually climb the cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and your Dungeon of Doom, the Tower of Doom. Kevin Sullivan had one.
Yes.
Where it had the trap door, and that was cool.
Yeah.
They should bring one of those back. All right. So
what is War Games then? Help me up.
So,
2 rings, you say, right?
Yeah, it's 2 rings in the cage. So you've got on one team CM Punk,
Right.
Cody Rhodes,
Right.
the Uso brothers, Jay and Jimmy,
Okay.
and Roman Reigns.
Okay.
Against the Vision, which if you don't know that,
I kind of know the Vision.
Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, who they're trying to give a push, and Bronson Reed.
I can't stand that guy.
Just
he's lame.
And Logan Paul.
I love him.
Is part of the Vision.
Love Logan Paul. Great addition to the Vision, in my opinion.
Yep. Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
Has rejoined with the side of Paul Heyman.
You knew he was going to come back with the fucking with the Wise Man.
So that's one War Games match.
And in my opinion, great idea by the WWE to put Logan Paul with the Wise Man.
Well, it is, and
if nothing else, just so he can soak up all that knowledge that the Wise Man has.
Well, he needs. We've talked about it. Logan Paul, talented, great in the ring. He's a better internet talker than he is in live person. He really is.
And that's why I think the Wise Man is definitely going to be great for his career.
It's going to help that, but it helps the Vision because Braun Breaker is a stud.
He is
Rick Steiner's kid.
He is the future.
He needs to be a Steiner. They need to just drop the shit.
No, I like Braun Breaker. I like Braun Breaker.
But it also helps Bronson Reed a little bit because Reed's just not much. So that's one War Games.
I don't get why that guy's getting a push, but go ahead. Next match.
Well, they put him in a group, see what happens.
Next match.
The other War Games match is the ladies' War Games match. So on one side, you have the Rock's niece, who I don't like her. She hurts too many people.
Really, I haven't heard much.
Nia Jax.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay, Nia Jax. Oh, I thought you were talking about his daughter from it there.
So it's niece or something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't like Nia Jax really.
Okay, so it's her, Lash Legend,
the
Kabuki Warriors, which they're cool to watch. Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Oh, I like Asuka. Asuka's awesome.
Asuka and Kairi Sane, they're good, and Becky Lynch. Okay, but here's who the band is. I may be more interested in this one, which, Dad, you're supposed to be here Saturday, so just so you know, right behind here, we'll be watching this anyway.
Transformers,
Io Sky,
I like her a lot.
I do. Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair,
love Charlotte.
The returning again, AJ Lee,
love AJ Lee.
And my favorite women's wrestler, and it's close to being all time, but Rhea Ripley.
She's a stud.
So that should be a great match.
It should be. Here's what I'll say about women's wrestling right now. I feel bad for Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. I do.
Because there's a lot of good ones.
I don't think there's enough talent for them to be. I don't know. I guess my best thing is I don't think that the women's division. It's good. It's just not great.
Well, I think for Rhea, she needs another built woman.
Right. Because Charlotte's not built. Charlotte is.
Nia Jax is not the answer. But I will say this.
She's better than what's her name, the other.
But I will say this. As far as actual in-ring wrestling, women's wrestling, in-ring wrestling I don't think has been better for the wrestling.
Agreed. Especially the first one you said on that team.
The
The Asian
first.
lady.
Oh, Io.
Yeah, Io Sky.
Yeah.
She's amazing. She is amazing.
They do put on good
Absolutely
matches,
amazing.
and you could see the bad spots a lot in the women's more than the men's.
Right.
But you see a lot less of those now than you did before.
I agree. Totally agree.
So I will probably be more interested in this women's war games than the men's, and let's see how nasty they can get. Let's see if there's an apple and a beaver appearance. Should we move on after that one?
Real quick, what's your thoughts on Bianca Belair?
I'm not a big fan on Bianca Belair. I'm not.
I'm
not.
I can't get into it, man.
She's okay.
I don't like the whole. I have a long braid and I'm gonna whip my braid around. That's just dumb to me. I'm sorry, that's just dumb to me.
I think she's okay. She's okay.
She's not a champ. They shouldn't have put the belt on her for as long as they did.
like what's her name? Jade Cargill that came from AEW.
I've seen her a little bit of. Well, you know what?
She's still very raw. As much
you know what else
I
really like
AEW.
is I like Valkyrie though. I really like Valkyrie.
Valkyrie's good,
except I don't like the wig. I don't like the gimmick.
Yeah, but Jade Cargill and Rhea, that could be a great storyline. But Jade, I still don't think is
not ready. Yeah.
All right, we ready for the next match?
Yes.
We just talked about it. John Cena versus Dom. Obviously, Dillamuth is not one of the two watching.
I doubt it.
I
think if he is, let us know in the comments real quick, Dillamuth, because I have a question for you if you're still here.
So we have, I think Ray helped Dom win that one.
That'd be interesting
because what happened at the end of Raw is Ray made sure he went and congratulated John Cena on winning.
Oh,
that was my tip off. That was my tip off.
Yeah, see, I hadn't caught up on any Raw S yet. So,
all right. So another match, the Women's World Championship. Stephanie Vacour.
I kind of like her too.
Versus Nikki Bella. You think Bella puts her over?
I'm out on the Bellas. Always have been.
I like Nikki better than the other one.
I couldn't tell you the difference. I just wasn't.
I could, but
I've never really been into that.
Yeah, Nikki over Brie any day. Definitely.
Which one was what? Who was with John?
Nikki.
And that's one you like?
She looks a lot better.
Okay.
She's done more augmentation. Is that the best way to say it?
Okay. Again, I was out on wrestling when the Bella Twins were famous, so I just never got into them.
One?
Is that it? Really?
There's got to be more than that. There has to be.
Not really. You literally named Bella. Who's the tag team champ? Who's the tag team champ?
Dude, that's all they really got listed, even on WWE.
Wow.
Go away. What the fuck? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 matches. But those war game matches, they're going to go on a while.
They're going to be 45s. Yeah,
they're going to go on a while. So I'm going to say you think Cena opens this one?
He's not going to close. He's going to close with the war game matches. So
you think it's going to go in this order?
Probably
the Women's World Championship, then John Cena, then the Women's War Games, and the Men's War Games?
No, they'll probably start with Cena.
Okay.
I'm just thinking title-wise. You know what I'm saying? Intercontinental Championship, Women's Championship, War Games. So
we'll see.
Is the War Games match? I'm sorry, I'm not very familiar with these. Is it a tag match or is it a free-for-all?
It's pretty much free-for-all.
Okay, so are these matches then for the world title?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's just basically they're doing this instead of the traditional Survivor Series, which I miss that. I love those.
What was it? Okay, help me out.
They'd have 5-on-5, a 5-on-5 tag,
right? But then it was like elimination. Right.
Elimination. I love those. I miss those.
But there's no, I guess, no quote unquote point to it.
Just beat the hell out of it.
Right.
It's Survivor Series.
Right. But I don't know. I guess I'm more boxing UFC. Your main event should be a title match.
There isn't one. This one,
right? In my humble opinion, your main event should always be a title match.
I like the War Games match.
No, it's a good match. Don't get me
But
wrong.
I would have liked to have seen. They've got so many wrestlers. You couldn't have done a quick traditional Survivor Series match. I mean, when Survivor Series first came out, that came out before I think the Royal Rumble, and that was like some of the coolest shit ever. I remember being at my Uncle Bobby's and we're watching this, and that's when the Undertaker came out for the first time, and I was like, "Oh my god, who is this guy?"
Yeah, he's badass.
And you had the 5-on-5, and sometimes I did the 4-on-4. That you did the elimination part, but they also did a build up, and that's one thing I don't like about wrestling now is the build ups to these are so quick now. It's dumb. They need to do.
Yeah, you have a month-long storyline to get to a pay-per-view.
They need to make these storylines longer,
right?
And be like, you know what? If you're not going to do the WrestleMania to WrestleMania that we're used to, okay, do WrestleMania to SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, yeah.
Because basically after WrestleMania, your top guys take summer off.
Or take a couple months off, yeah.
So you let them take that off, but do a build,
Yeah.
And they used to pick the guys. It was, you used to have the factions, hey, what faction's going to be eliminated all out? I'd have to look more into the war games to see if it's elimination, but I don't think it is.
Probably not. I would think you would have put at least a couple of, especially if you're only going to try to run a pay-per-view or a PLE.
Pay-per-view. No, it's pay-per-view.
Premium live event.
Dude, pay-per-view.
Right.
We still have to pay per view.
Again, four matches. Why couldn't you have thrown a couple of, just maybe 2 of the John Cena elimination tournament matches into the pay-per-view? Right. We're not Triple H.
We're not TKO.
Yeah. Or I guess The Rock. Yeah, whatever.
Well, The Rock's kind of been on the outs because of him and Triple H.
Oh, do they not get along?
No,
I've never heard of this.
Dude, you didn't hear about it at WrestleMania? The Rock is the one who wanted Cena to turn heel. Nobody else really wanted it. It was great. It was great. It was great. But all of a sudden, The Rock's not there to keep building it.
Oh, I remember that, the whole final boss thing. Yeah, they put that one on the back burner. Sooner or later, it's going to be Rock and Roman.
It has to be. But they've gone away from that so much. I mean,
because in my opinion, they're trying to keep everybody sent off of that to make them forget about Rock and Roman, and then they'll come back with it, I think.
Well, right now you could tell they're kind of trying to build the original bloodline back together, the original Usos and Roman.
I don't think you put it back together.
I think you do, because then you have the other Usos. You now have the 2 factions of the NWO. That to me would be a great Survivor Series type match.
Oh,
you don't need a war game.
Bloodline against Bloodline.
Bloodline versus Bloodline.
So we're talking Jay or the Usos and Roman versus.
And I put Sammy in there. Dude, Sammy
Zayn still there? Is Sammy
he's still around. He's still around.
Kevin Owens is still hurt, right?
He's still hurt. He should be maybe Royal Rumble-ish, probably by WrestleMania.
Think he'll be back for Mania?
I don't remember exactly when he had his surgery.
Right. I knew it was like a year, wasn't it? About a year.
Yeah. So, and we'll see if he's lost any weight, if he keeps that potbelly gut.
He was on Cody Rhodes' podcast right after he got hurt.
Everybody has a podcast.
I'll tell you what.
Watching the best one right now.
Right, exactly.
If you're not watching it,
you're lame.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes is good. So is actually Stephanie's is very good.
Busted Open. That's the name of that one we were talking about.
Podcast? Oh, with Bubba.
Busted Open Radio. Bully. That's the one we were talking about. Yeah.
Again, Stephanie's is pretty good too. From time to time, depending on the guest. But
I don't know if we have much more.
Well, we do have Bobby Petrino, wasn't it? Decided to take the Arkansas job. Wasn't it Bobby Petrino?
I'd have to look at that picture.
Exactly. Sorry.
It's been a busy week.
Right. And then Frank Ragnow coming back to play for the Lions. That's kind of a big deal. Was it Bobby Petrino?
At Coach Golish has accepted an offer to be the next head coach of Razorback football.
Who was it? Sorry.
It says at Coach Golish. It's, I guess, their Twitter handle. They didn't retain Petrino, so I don't know if you know what you were.
Yeah, I totally know what I was. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Well, during this time,
so Bobby Petrino is taking the job at Arkansas. Yes,
okay.
He was the coach at
that's in the picture.
South Florida.
It's in the picture, but
right. And then we also have, and I still can't remember his name for some reason, but the Penn State coach got fired.
Franklin. Franklin went to.
Thank you.
God, where did he go?
Virginia Tech.
Was it Tech?
Yeah, he went to Tech.
But he's not coaching yet.
He is not coaching. Well, that I don't know all the ins and outs of. I know that Bruce Arians was on the hiring committee for Virginia Tech to help hire Franklin.
Bruce Arians?
Bruce Arians, yes. Coach from
college. Yeah, I know, but college. Okay.
Well, yeah, he cut his teeth in college before he went to the NFL.
I think he did better in the pros.
Oh,
that's the other thing about people that want to be coaches. Look, you can be an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and some of them, like Chip Kelly, are not pro coaches.
No. Well,
you're just not.
Exactly.
Just same with basketball. What was his name? Rick Pitino? Stay in college.
Right. Or Steve Spurrier.
Stay in college.
Nick Saban.
He should have never left college. Just think if he'd have never left LSU. Think about that.
I know.
I know. I think he could have built LSU like he did Alabama.
I'm a huge LSU fan. You know why I'm a huge LSU fan? Because they're purple and gold, just like the Dogs. So I have to like teams that are purple and gold. Hence why I picked ECU back in the day. They are purple and gold.
I got you.
But yeah. So
all right, I guess we need to end this.
That's it. Yeah.
But I see the gobbledygooker on Survivor Series. He was. You don't remember the gobbledygooker? The big egg.
I do.
You know, and then one year, he took a pile driver from Kane. I think the same year that Pete Rose. One of the times Pete Rose took a tombstone from Kane. Sorry, not pile driver, tombstone.
Yeah, we definitely don't do tombstones anymore.
So,
but real quick before we go, since Dilmuth isn't on, we'll talk about it real quick anyways. Hopefully we can get Dilmuth on the podcast one time to maybe bullshit with us.
Yeah, we should.
We should, totally. But what is your thoughts on Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua?
I want Jake Paul to lose to a real boxer and lose soundly, not decision.
Here's a little bit of what I heard today about this. Now, this has been going on for a minute, but I heard the payday is $192 million split 50-50. So they're making like $92 million.
I don't see Jake Paul doing 50-50, but go ahead.
Jake Paul's not the A side of this fight.
He's the draw. He's the draw. He is the draw
in the United States.
And where are you going to get most of your viewers?
There's going to be a lot of UK viewers.
Just going to throw this out there. Let's just take the population of that little bitty island in the United States. So,
okay,
just saying.
Okay, we'll throw out Europe then, okay? Even so, your point is made, okay? Your point is made. But he is pretty popular over there. This is one of those things of Jake Paul is crazy to take this fight, in my opinion.
I hope he loses. But you know what?
No, bro, he's not just gonna lose. If this is a real fight, which I think that it is, off of what I will say on the backside of this comment.
Yeah, because that's a whole nother podcast about these fixes for Jake Paul.
Exactly. There is a fight on the horizon for Anthony Joshua with Tyson Fury. If he loses to Jake, and Turki Al-Sheikh, who is putting on this fight, from what I
Is that
understand.
his real name, or are you making that up?
No, Turkey Al-Sheikh.
His real name is Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Carry on. Carry on.
He is the money behind the whole boxing thing. That Dana White is now starting. Him and Dana White are in bed together.
So he's not a boxer. He's just a
no. He is a.
He's the money man.
Money man.
Okay.
He isn't even the king. He's just like the money man of the whole
Turkey Al-Sheikh.
TKO. Yes. There's a fight on the horizon for Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. If Anthony Joshua loses to Jake Paul or doesn't look good against Jake Paul, Turkey's not going to book that fight with Tyson Fury.
You think Turkey books Jake versus him?
No.
Why? Jake Paul wants to be a boxer. He says he's a boxer.
And if I'm not mistaken, no kidding, I think he is top 10 in, and again, boxing has 75, like 5 different sanctioning bodies that all have their own rankings. Okay. Let me throw that out there first. But if I'm not mistaken, there is one of those sanctioning bodies that has him as a top 10 contender.
That'd be the FBO, the fake boxing organization.
Could be. I think Anthony Joshua beats the absolute fuck out of him.
When is this fight?
December 19th-ish.
19th? Okay.
Friday teens.
Oh, do you know who gets all the pay-per-views?
Oh, I know.
All right,
brother.
Anyway.
Brother, we are watching that fight.
So,
no, I think
I want to see Jake Paul annihilated.
I do too. And so does the whole world. And that's why I'm saying if this is a real fight, Jake Paul will get his absolute ass kicked.
Okay, I will tell you this, because I forgot about the whole conspiracy on the throne fight.
Right. See, that's
if this split is 50-50,
what I heard today,
it's a fake fight. You're going to have to pay that guy to take a dive. Jake Paul is not just going to give all that money away when Jake Paul is the draw.
I agree with you that Jake Paul is the draw. He's the draw, but he is not the A side of this fight.
I didn't say he was the A side. I'm saying he's the draw.
He's the draw. But in boxing negotiations, it is A side and B side.
I get that. But Jake Paul, he can turn around and be like, no,
but
I don't want to give
Jake Paul is
look
also
how much money he made more than Tyson.
Right. He is the one that actually went to Joshua for the fight. So again, it wouldn't surprise me. And I'm not arguing the fact that it might not be 50-50. I'm not arguing that with you. I'm just saying today, literally, I heard split was 50-50 for like 192 million is what I heard.
We need to look more into that.
Right.
But we need to end this. We're hitting an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Good.
Happy Turkey Day to the ones and the nuns and the fives and the sixes.
No, 6 and 7s, bro. 6 and 7s.
6-7.
This week's sponsors are the 6-passenger H-Jet MVP by Daihatsu. Not faster than a Lambo. Pure old panther piss. Pick some up at your local liquor store. Bob the Builder. Squirtle Squirt Guns for young men 18 years and older. Joe's Porsche. They have the loaded 1989 911 on site now. Stop by and ask for Tiny. Rock Hard Cocking Service. Got a hole? Let me put my cock in it. Build My Home Chemistry Kit. Let your kid find the cure. Marlboro Red Cigarettes. Fuck it, you're gonna die anyways. Poop Juice. Are you backed up? Haven't shit in a couple days? Poop Juice tastes like the name, but it does the job. Billy Boner Breakfast Hot Dogs. Your wife craves a big boner every morning. Looking for a career change? Want to work from home? Start your own business in vibrator repair. Check out our campus at the corner of BBC Avenue and Rabbit Butterfly Highway.